Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiwi. Today, we are going to be talking about you're not the problem, your environment is. Recently, I came to this realization that maybe I'm not the problem, maybe my environment is. And, it took me a while to come to this realization. And the reason why I actually made this video is just for anyone out there who feels like they're the problem, who may not realize that it's actually the environment. And I want to just give them the idea that maybe if they try to switch advice, I know like when people give advice like this, it's so freaking annoying because you're like, no, I'm not switching up the vibe. I'm not putting myself in a like weird situation that I don't want to be in. I'm not stepping out of my comfort zone. Like, shut up. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've always been doing. Believe me, I know. I hate when people advise you to step out of your comfort zone. It's the most annoying thing ever. I get that. But I am just telling you from someone who is on the other side that this is the only way. This is the only way. Let me just explain how I got to this point. Recently, I decided to, just do something different, something that I naturally wouldn't do. I was like, yeah, this is, a different, like, this is like a new situation. I'm going to be around people in a way that I'm usually not around people. I don't think I'm too introverted, but I don't think I'm the most extroverted person ever. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to be in situations that are like really social. But I also don't mind being social. But I just said, this could be fun. And I decided to put myself in a situation where I was in the limelight in a way, and I was being seen. And yeah, I played a role in something that was really cool. And I loved it. And I felt alive again. And what I learned is that sometimes you just need that change of environment. You just need to be in a different room around different people to feel like you can be yourself and you can be as authentic as ever. And yeah, to be reminded of the fact that you are awesome, you know? And there's really nothing wrong with you, and you're not sad or depressed or your life isn't miserable. Maybe your routine is flawed, and maybe the environment that you're in day to day is just an environment that doesn't make you feel great and it doesn't energize you. Yeah, I realized that where I spend most of my time day to day, yeah, it's a place where I feel very, I wouldn't say very, but I tend to feel down. Like I start my day feeling like brighter and happier because I'm just a very energetic person naturally. Like I'm like making jokes even when I'm alone. Like I don't need to be with people. Like I'm joking with myself. I'm listening to music and dancing around. I'm jumping around. Like I have so much energy. I'm such a bright person, and I find that whenever I'm in this environment, like in this room around these certain people, I feel like my brightness is just like dulled, and I don't feel great. I feel quite uncomfortable, and I don't feel supported enough to just be myself. I feel stifled in a way, and I feel like me being myself is something that isn't appreciated in this room. So because of that, I've just tended to believe that that's my reality. My reality is one in which I have to stifle myself to feel like I can, you know, exist and go through my day. So, cue this new experience that I just had where my reality for one day, or I guess 2 days, because I had to be in this environment for one day and then like 2 days later I had to go back into the environment and be there again. My reality was one in which I could just be me, and I didn't feel like me being myself was inappropriate. Like I was running around making jokes, giggling. Like, that's what I do naturally. Like I'm someone who's just running around and shooting this. Like I'm not designed to like sit there and like pretend to be like really serious and pretend like you know, am not someone who's bright and colorful and has emotions, and has energy. Like I have these things, and yeah, I feel the best when I'm being myself and I'm, free to just have energy, And I don't want to be in an environment where that's looked down upon and, people believe that you shouldn't want to stand out. And like the vibe is like no one stands out. Everyone is just kind of like mellow and like ultra quiet. And I hate that. Like I want everyone to stand out. Everyone scream. Everyone shoot their like that's what I'm for, And yeah, so I experienced just feeling like me again for those 2 days. And then I went back to the environment that I'm usually in, and I just felt that low energy again. And I told myself, wow, I was never the problem. I'm not sad. I'm not a depressed person. I don't have low energy. I'm not miserable. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not weird or alien because I don't feel like I fit into this environment. The environment is the problem. So if I was out of this environment and I could step into an environment where I could be myself and be authentic every day, I would just feel awesome every day. That was the big eureka moment realization for me. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share this just so, like, if anyone is going through something similar, I just wanted them to maybe come to the realization that they could experience a different reality by switching up their environment. Just think of it as an experiment. So you need to put yourself into a situation that you naturally wouldn't put yourself into. I know it's scary. I know it's the last thing people want to do. And if you're someone who's tried so hard, you've tried so hard to feel like you belong, you've tried so hard to feel like you have a place in this world, you've tried so hard to find your people, and you've just been met with rejection, you feel like a weirdo, you feel like an alien, you feel like no one wants to be around you, like you just don't understand why you can't connect with people. You just need to try this out. And I'm not saying that by trying this out all your problems will be solved and like everyone like bows at your feet when you step outside. That's not what I'm saying. But just by doing this activity, you can begin to see a little light shine out of like a creek in that door. And you can see a possibility where a future where you have a new reality where you can be your authentic self as much as you can. I'm not saying that every single day you're going to be in a room where you feel awesome and you're never going to be around people that make you feel unsupported. Of course you are. That's what the weirdest. Like, you're going to be around people who make you feel like you're too much or, like something's wrong with you. But you could find places where you can be yourself and you could just spread your wings and be the amazing human you are. Especially for people who are really bright and energetic, depending on like where you are in the world, we are told that like we're too hyper. We're doing too much, We're supposed to sit around and like be miserable because it makes everyone comfortable. If you're miserable, everyone is comfortable. Misery loves company. So when you choose not to be miserable, everyone's like, how dare you be happy? How dare you? How dare you not be stressed? How dare you be chilling, smiling, giggling to yourself? How dare you? So, yeah, I'm going to stop ranting and I'm just going to get out of here and like, go on with the rest of my day. But seriously, just listen to what I said and try this out and like come back and tell me what happened, Okay. Love you. Bye-bye. Mwah.